The views and opinions expressed on WMC News Talk 79's programs are those of the program's hosts and their guests. They do not necessarily reflect those of Ellis Communications Incorporated, its management, or the advertisers of WMC News Talk 79.
WMC News Talk 79, and welcome back into the Janis Fullilove Show. And I really want to apologize to all of my listeners. I really do. I'm experiencing a crisis situation right now, but I'm going to be very prayerful. But of course, I do have guests, and I don't want my guests to think that we have forsaken them. And I want to welcome to the show a man who really needs no introduction whatsoever, Mr. Ike Turner. How you doing, Mr. Turner?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine, Ike.
I'm doing fantastic.
I see you're in Bay St. Louis, but you're heading to Memphis on tomorrow.
That's right.
That's right, for the new Ike and Tina Turner review.
What Ike and Tina Turner? The new Ike Turner review. I kill a Tina.
You kill a Tina. Now, see, that's what I want to talk to you about, Mr. Turner. Now, you know, of course, let me give some background information on you. Anyway, you were born down in this neck of the woods. You were born in Clarksdale, Mississippi.
That's right.
You were a son of a minister and a seamstress.
That's right.
And then one day, you met this lady, Miss Anna Mae Bullock.
Yep.
And I guess the rest is history. It became the Ike
Her
and...
name is Martha Neal Bullock.
Martha Neal Bullock.
Yeah.
Better known as Tina Turner, the lady with the legs, the lady who seems like she gets no older and got a young mane. And I understand you got a young woman.
That's right. And I'm still 22. Wait till you see me.
You're still 22. I heard
That's right.
I heard you're still looking good. Now, certainly there have been... You've gone through a lot of problems in your life, as I'm going through some things right now in my life. And you met
all the way up the ladder to the top, and I've been God took me to the top, and then I brought myself back down to the bottom, and now I'm just about at the top again.
Now let me tell you something. Ask you something, Ike. You know when Ike the movie came out, okay, about your life and Tina's life, and certainly you can't believe everything that you see in the movies, nor can you believe everything that you read in books. But it's my understanding that you just used to beat the heck out of that woman.
Yeah, well, you know, all looks ain't like this, like all spooks ain't black.
Well, and let me ask you this.
I do want to say that I made a mistake during the time I was doing drugs.
Okay.
My lawyer coerced me into signing a contract saying that, you know, he told me that I was giving somebody else the rights to play me in Tina's movie.
Mm-hmm.
This was in '88. And so I signed it. And thinking that for a lousy $45,000, but I found out in '91 when they got ready to do the movie, that the way they was portraying me wasn't the real, and so I was going to sue about it. Maybe you read that I was going to sue about it.
Yes, sir.
About the way that they portrayed me. And then I found out that I can't sue because I signed away my rights to sue them for the way that they portray me. Well, this is how they got away with doing that movie like that.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me
I owe my thanks to Larry, what's his name, Fishburne or Washington?
Larry Fishburne.
Yeah, because he was, that's a young black man, you know, a lot of blacks jump at any opportunity to movies today.
Yeah.
But he didn't. He turned that movie down 4 times because he said, hey, man, how could you, that's what he told me when I finally met him. They didn't want him to meet me either. But anyway, he told me that he turned the movie down 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
He said, because if you beat her the way that they tried to say you did, and you did, when did you have a chance to make her a star?
Yeah.
You understand? Which is the truth. So anyway, he stuck his guns, and so finally they let him make the front part of the movie the way that I am.
Okay.
And the other part, man, like they had, I'll give you a couple examples. The scene with the cake.
Right.
I never even seen the movie.
Uh-huh.
The scene that I saw advertised on TV with the cake, it never existed in the first place. And then that baby that was born
in the hospital,
and that's the biggest lie ever been told.
Now you and Tina,
that's my oldest son, Craig. I'm not even his father. That baby was born out of wedlock.
Now you and Tina only have one child.
That's right.
Okay.
The next thing about it, I never married Tina in the first place. That's another lie.
You and Tina were never married.
I gave her mother a dime to do nothing with Tina. Mother should have been paying me.
You never married Tina.
No. I've been married 11 times. Tina would have been number... No, I've been married 10 times. Tina would have been number 11.
So I was going to ask you the next question I was going to ask you was, were you a womanizer? So you've already answered that.
Well, a womanizer, what that mean? With a lot of women?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was young, I was terrible. It ain't too good now.
I know you used it all up, obviously.
No, you know, it's like, I guess when you're coming up a little boy in Mississippi, you see all this stuff, you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it came to pass that I just went apeshit, you know. I mean, it's part of the expression. I'm crazy with girls. know?
Yeah.
But all this other stuff, man, if you know, like Tina say, if you know me, you love me. If you don't love me, if you don't know me, then you might hate me because you go by what you think from the way that I look on stage. And when I'm on stage, I'm involved in what I'm doing. So my expression shouldn't you shouldn't judge my personality from my expression when I'm on stage. No. When I'm on stage, my whole thing is getting the audience off, which you will see when I get to Memphis.
Now let me ask you something, Mr. Turner. And excuse me, as I said, I've been going through some things today, but now, how long you say you had a drug problem at one point?
Oh, God. You know what? When Tina and I broke up, I went on a 15-year drug thing. And, man, I'm not saying this proudly.
Okay.
I'm proud that I'm living today to go through what I've been through with. You know, but drugs started off as fun. And it ended up, man, something you rely on. I'm only talking about cocaine and crack.
Okay.
And it started off with me just having it in the party rooms, giving it away. For a fact, I was giving away $52,000 worth of that stuff every 6 weeks. I had it out in bowls, just people just stealing and taking. I didn't care, you know. And then when Tina and I broke up, I got insecure. And afraid of rejection, thinking that the public would reject me, you know. Instead of doing what I just did, you grab me some more girls and keep on going. Like now I got 4. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Instead, I got scared, man, and set up and start doing drugs. And when you're doing drugs, man, you don't do. I'm talking about cocaine. When you're doing cocaine, you don't do nothing but sit up and philosophize and procrastinate. You don't do nothing, you know. And I went through that party. I went on a 15-year party. You understand? And the best thing happened to me was going to jail. When I went to jail, man, that was a blessing in disguise.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Turner.
I was in jail. I was tell you the last thing about jail.
Okay.
When I was in jail, I spent $105,000 to stay out of jail. And when I went to jail, I had no money. Yeah, you understand? A girl came down there and put $25 on the books. She's dead now, a girl named Nicole, for me for spending money. I took that $25 and ran it up to $13,000 in jail selling candy, coffee, and cigarettes. You understand? And that $13,000, I ran that $13,000 up to where I am today since I put my group together. And, man, it's like I ain't too far behind nobody with a bank account today.
Well, let me ask you something. What kind of message do you think you're sending out to young males today? Well,
you know, it's like I just think I send this mail out to not just young males, any male. Don't believe what you see in the movie. The movie show like other words, they make a movie so it will make money. But I would say this to the kids. You know, like as far as anybody out there that's listening to this program, I don't care whether you're white, blue, black, green, old or young. You got fights in your home. It's in all marriages. You understand? But mine has been exaggerated. I don't think anybody have the right to. Don't nobody own nobody. Do you understand? But as far as drugs is concerned, I would say this to all of the young men: don't even try it. Because, you know, it starts off as fun, and, man, in a week or two, man, it ends up, man, you living for it. It pimps you to death, man. You wake up living for it. You go to sleep living for it. And I think, man, it's just like I stopped smoking cigarettes a year ago, and some advice that the woman that told me that gave me the tools I needed to stop smoking cigarettes. She said, never challenge it to try it again. You understand? And, man, and when you get that urge, your other friends, you think you look big, think smoking cigarettes or you think doing dope make you look big, you ain't with the in crowd. There ain't no in crowd. The in crowd, man, is like when you got your sanity, man, and you can put your dreams into reality.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think that you've been treated fairly in the music business?
No, I don't. But anyway, I don't think that I've been treated fairly at all. But I don't really care about that. What I care about is today, the past. I think a man makes his own destination. So wherever I brought my life down to, I only blame me. I don't blame Tina. I don't blame nobody. And so don't somebody gonna get me from down in that. Or there was somebody that brought me from down in that is me.
All right, Mr.
As long as I sit up and feel sorry for myself, man, that don't get it.
Mr. Turner, we have some people here in Memphis that want to say hello to you. So we're going to take a very quick break. Come back, 274-7979, *79 if you're in Bell Sound Mobility. 1-800-759-6279. I'm Fullilove, and you're on MC News Talk 79.